Hello. Someone went to Hagong today. I hope there was a good weather. During the night there was light rain. Nothing really serious, but anyways. Feels really fresh in the morning, but I'm actually a little bit worried about the guys. Anyways, I hope they got a good sunrise. Most of you who don't dive Sidemount, you can skip this video just simply because it's absolutely useless for you. This video is dedicated to all of my students who did the Sidemount course in the past and had a big break and now don't remember how to set it up. So this video is for you. 2 years ago I did a webinar about that, but that was in Russian language. I sent the link yesterday to one of my students and he said there are no titles available in English, so I decided to make it in English. I don't know, I will try to make as short as possible just to remind you how to do it. If there was a break, it's really hard to remember. Alright, shortly. So the right side, that's where the long course is. So that's why there are 1, 2, 3 rubber bands. These ones. Next one, clip is looking down. It's not hanging over the tank band. From this point to this point is the same like from your armpit to the belt where the D-ring is, where you will clip this clip. So if you put it in this position, that means you actually put it this up. So that means the top of the tank will move out of your armpit and will move up here, and it will be super uncomfortable, especially when you have to clip it, when you have to take it out from the bungee. 3 rubber bands are for the long course. On the left side, same again. Here one of my students died, and the problem is that this distance is a little bit too long. It actually should be better if it's this. Right, when you will make it, so make it tight here, because this is a distance which will bring the tank away from your body. So basically your tank will not be really close to your body, but it will be a little bit away. So when I will look at your shape from the front, so then you will be like a triangle, your head and then 2 tanks like kind of floating a little bit away. 1 band to cover tank band to prevent any openings, and another one is for course for transportation. Next, step by step, I will put it all together. Let's start from the left side. This is the bottom of the tank. You will say, Martin, you are wrong. This is the bottom of the tank. I will say yes if you're diving single tank and when you're setting up your normal regular BCD. But if you're setting up the Sidemount, and our position in the water is this one, so that I'm here in the middle and that's where my tank is. So that's why this is a top for me now and this is a bottom. And when I'm putting on these tank bands, I'm measuring palm, because that's exactly how I measure and how I know that it's perfect position for my tank band. You have to measure it before you start Sidemount diving. I don't know, you can do different measurements. You can just simply put tank somewhere higher and measure what is the distance between tank valve and the belt where the D-ring is located. Clips looking from the bottom to the top. Bottom, top. And this point of the clip is on the same line with this point of the valve. If you will put on a same line with this one, so what will happen? When you will be underwater, the tank is heavy and it will turn as long as this one, the clip is straight. Right? What it means straight? It will be in like this position. So then it means when you will clip it on, so that valve will look a little bit away from you, while the regulator actually has to look exactly to you. So that's why I found that this is the best position for the clip. this point on the same line, and you will be absolutely okay. So then close. One goes on the top of the tank band to secure it from opening, accident opening, which can happen. There is a Velcro, but it's not that strong, and so that's why I'm always putting a band on. We found it out with my colleague in Philippines, and it works perfectly. Second one is only for the hose transportation. Right side, everything same, just mirror it. So basically this clip also looks from the bottom to the top, same distance from the bottom for the tank band. Just on this side there are 3 bands, because we have to secure the long hose. One goes to the bottom, second one comes on a tank band, third one comes on the top to hold the top part of the hose. Why I'm setting up it exactly like this is based on my almost 10 years long experience. Whatever didn't work, I don't do it anymore. So this is the simplest and most proven way how to set it up for myself. On the left side we have regulators, first stage with the inflator hose, with the pressure gauge, and with the second stage with the neck glass. Don't drop it on the floor, so put this one, the neck glass, on your arm and then connect. And I'm securing this hose under this band. That's done. So before you open, always make sure the first stage is flat, because if you will open and it will be like that, you will not be able to change the position of the first stage, just because it's under the pressure, and then it will be really problematic for you to connect inflator hose, just because it's looking down now, while it's actually need to be in this position to properly connect and easily connect. On the right side there is a long hose, and it's always a big problem where to put it while you're setting it up. The best way is to put on your neck, then connect the first stage. Now we have to secure it here, and there is a different ways how you can do it. So you can make loop to this way, or you can make the loop on this way. But what you have to keep in mind that you will be in the middle, and if you will make the loop to this side, so the hose will be in a really uncomfortable position where it will become short, and then it will be really, I don't know, it will be really uncomfortable for you. That's why important thing is to make a loop to inside. So now, what is inside, what is outside? This one is outside because I'm in the middle, and this is inside because I'm in the middle, right? I'm usually doing this. I'm standing like behind the tank, then making small loop. Don't make these big loops, because when then you start pushing it under the band, you're actually killing the hose in this point. So that's why small loop, put under, and then you just simply push this one or pull here. You don't have to do something else. Also try to keep hose on the same line with your first stage where it's connected. First loop is done, and second loop is for transportation, just to get in the water. When you will put it on, so then you will pull this one out, and this one will be this will be the length which you will use for breathing. So now only transportation. And that's how it looks like. Pretty simple, right? Here is the way how I'm looking underwater with this set. What you see here on my back is 2 left side valves. That's what we have here. Actually find more useful to teach my students using regular tanks which you can get all around Asia. Just on the right side I put bungee on the valve, so over here it's elastic enough and it's pretty easy. And if you need to close the valve, it doesn't really matter, it's inside. You can close the tank valve with a left hand. I don't see the problem for that. On the right side, this pin of course is really short, but that because I'm putting bungee on the valve and then on this pin, and if you put a tank in the front it still doesn't fall up, so no problem at all. So you definitely will not lose your tank if you will unclip and will put in the front. And I've been diving with these tanks like around 5 years since I'm in Bali. Alright, thank you very much for watching today again. Follow, subscribe, like the video to make it visible, and see you on the next one. Bye.